run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the Gingerbread Man! Hey guys, and welcome to my Halloween special, where I'm gonna die of heat stroke. Welcome to my special Halloween movie review, which stars a twist on a Christmas icon. How fitting. Now, The Gingerdead Man is a 2015 film that very much exists, and we let it happen because we love stupid shit. But you know what isn't stupid? Today's sponsor. Because this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. We will not rest until every iOS and Android device has downloaded this free-to-play mobile RPG. Now, I don't know if I've told you guys this, but more than 10 million players have downloaded this game in less than 6 months. But that's not enough! The graphics and details on these champions look better than the new 2K games. And you can customize them, their artifacts, and design a unique mastery build. Now, you guys may think that I'm Raid's #1 fanboy, but there are over 300,000 reviews out there giving me a run for my money. Almost a perfect score on the Play Store. The game is skyrocketing, and the highly anticipated new Faction Wars feature is now live. There's a new rewards program for new players, which is just the bee's knees. I'm talking new daily login rewards for the first 90 days. I know what I would give to be a new player again. Go to the video description, click on those special links, and if you are a new player, you will get 100,000 silver, 2 clan boss keys, 10 mystery shards, and 1 free champion executioner. You write that down? Listen, I've gone toe-to-toe with a few executioners in my day, and that executioner guy, that's a tough cookie. All this treasure will be waiting for you right here. Good luck, and I'll see you there. I don't know how much longer I can be in this suit. I'm not even trying to be funny. It needs to be the dead of winter outside for this to work. I feel woozy. The cover of this movie says it all. Gary Busey is the Gingerdead Man. Yes, I spent money on this. Now, I hate to sound like a millennial, but I can't really tell you who Gary Busey is. Now, I recognize him, but I don't know why. Some of you might say, dude, Lethal Weapon? And some of you might say, I don't know why either. Listen, guys, it's okay to not know who Gary Busey is. I remember when I made my Steven Seagal review, and I was like, I honestly don't know a lot about him. I was too young to watch him in his heyday. People were pretty mad about that because I decided to shit all over one of his movies. But I kind of like Gary Busey, so this is a little different. He's a character, and he's a pretty damn positive guy too, from what I see. He was actually pronounced dead after a motorcycle incident in the 80s. Through it all, doctors said he had a 2% chance of living, and even if he did make it, they said he'd be a vegetable for life. But fuck you, life. Gary Busey still wakes up in the morning like you and I. I don't know, I thought Gary was just kind of a nut, and he kind of is. But at the same time, I'm glad I took those 28 minutes to learn more about him. Although you could definitely call that a waste of time, because the time I took to tell you about Gary Busey, combined with the opening credits, is longer than the time that Gary Busey is actually in this movie. I'm not counting audio on this. Gary Busey moving in front of a camera is like 3-4 minutes. Once again, drawing a comparison to the Steven Seagal film that I reviewed. There's one big ass name on the cover, and that big ass name has the least amount of screen time. Steven Seagal's in the movie. The movie opens with Gary Busey splattering a waitress's head with a pistol. Bang. Which looks just as cool as it sounds. I actually kind of love this opening scene. Gary's great. He's perfect for this role. He's a crazy man who robs restaurants. I actually wish Gary and the Gingerdead Man were 2 separate entities in this film. I think if they pulled that off, this could have been one of the best of the bad. The father of this family, aka Ronald Reagan Face, decides to stand up for what's right and challenges the insane man who has bullets with a switchblade and the blood packets for when he gets shot.
There's somebody in here. I smell something in the air. It smells feminine.
You ever feel not so fresh?
Hey, I'm unarmed.
Wait, are you trying to tell me that this entire family was hidden? That he was hidden? Listen, I know Gary's eyes aren't exactly a Visine commercial, but this is ridiculous.
Put your gun down, please.
You sound like a sissy boy.
Put your gun down, please.
Now you're sounding like my high school principal.
Just put your gun down, please.
Now you kind of sound like an expendable character who never actually wears flannel shirts in real life. Just put the gun down, please! Gary's a pretty stand-up guy, so he puts the gun down. But if you're gonna put Gary Busey in your movie, he might as well be a psychopath.
Kitty?
Ooh, kitty. You're a kitty. You're a kitty. You're a kitty.
Kitty, kitty.
Gary actually improv this entire movie. Gary struggles with this last killing because this one's actually fuckable. Gary clears out of there before the cops show up and before he's required to do any actual acting. Fast forward to the girl that Gary actually failed to murder working in her family's bakery. She had apparently testified against him and that sent him to the chair.
Happy birthday, big brother. Whoever you are up there, I hope they have strippers and Lone Star.
I hope there's cocaine and Dominican strippers that'll lick your rim just the way you like it. What a weird thing to say. Just me? If you don't know, Lone Star is a beer. That's pretty normal to me. Hope they got a couple cold ones up there, man. But strippers? For your brother? Listen, Sarah, I hate to break this to you, but if there's strippers where your brother is, you're looking the wrong way.
Whoever you are up there, I hope they have strippers and Lone Star.
And apparently, fuck you, Dad. So Sarah hears a knock at the back door, and oh, it's just Grandma's gingerbread seasoning. And I think the Grim Reaper. And this is when we meet her co-worker, Brick. His name's Brick. Now, Brick is an aspiring wrestler, and he ends up being my favorite character by the end of it. Second to the 3 minutes of Gary Busey, of course.
A mosh pit of tag team damage and body slammage. And in this corner, straight from Hell's Kitchen, the Butcher Baker.
For a movie with so many puns and so many dad jokes, he should have called himself Brick Flair and then just 5-starred Sarah's titty. Woo! Are those titties made of gingerbread? Because, man... Woo! Brick accidentally cuts his wrist open and lets his open wound flood over the gingerbread mix, and neither of them acknowledge it.
Do you want me to take you to a doctor?
The Butcher Baker needs no doctor.
Oh shit, Brick is an anti-vaxxer. He thinks chiropractors can cure cancer. Sarah, get the fuck out of there. The real villain has revealed himself. Her friend Julia tells her that the newspaper said that Gary Busey was finally given the chair and that his ashes were sent to his mother.
I need all the help, you know, especially with Mom. I know. It's my bad. I'll do better.
You guys know there's more room behind that counter, right? You're kind of in each other's shit right now. I will say this, one thing that this movie did show was Gary Busey's range. I actually believe that's a crazy old lady. This is Sarah's mom, who's an alcoholic with easy access to a shotgun. It's a casual Tuesday night, so she's just shooting at the building across the street. What of it? Seriously though, Sarah does not flinch. She just gently takes the gun from her and says, maybe you should get some rest, Mom. You're a better shot when you're not tired. By the way, the reason she's shooting away at the building across the street is because they're gonna open up a popular restaurant chain that's gonna put their bakery out of business. So she really wanted to take down their opening banner. Did I mention that the gingerbread mix they're making is starting to come alive? I'm sorry, real quick. Is the blood this noticeable in the mix to the point where people should see it? Does Brick have the same qualities as his name? Here comes the big shot who owns the new restaurant, and he's got some choice words for Sarah.
What in the hell did you do to my banner? I thought we were going to handle this like adults, like business people. And there is no call for wanton destructiveness and vandalism.
You're right. I'm sorry. Pay for the banner.
You're damn straight.
Now I want that $15 banner replaced as soon as possible. And as for the bullets that struck 6 of my employees, well, I guess it was just their time to giddy up. Big Shot offers her $50,000 to close down and leave, and this movie's about a gingerbread man, so this doesn't matter. She does though. That's Big Shot's daughter, voted Miss Pretty Face of Waco. And she's a bitch. That's her character. I'm gonna skip a lot of the details in this movie because this is all you really want to see.
Jesus, what the hell you been baking? Well, whatever it is, I think you overcooked it.
On the contrary, I baked up just fine.
There he is. In all his glory. Did you expect better? Did you expect worse? Are you as equally disgusted as I am?
What the hell is that?
Well, it sure ain't the Pillsbury fucking dope boy.
Well, it ain't Barney the Purple Dinosaur!
Something I found to be very interesting is that this story was written by William Butler. That's right. King fucking Leonidas wrote multiple movies about a killer pastry. And that's why you lost that final battle. Maybe if you would have had molasses on your side, you could have had a shot. But alas, if you are paying attention, you know that's not true. Now, William Butler did write this story, but this is Gerard Butler, which is hilarious. Wikipedia won't even grant the writer of the Gingerdead Man his own profile picture. And you might be thinking, well, Gerard's middle name is probably William. Normal mix-up. His middle name is James.
What in the hell was that thing?
I don't know.
Well, it looked like a gingerbread man.
That's what I was baking.
What are you getting at?
This is Amos, by the way. He's wearing a Pull My Finger shirt because that was actually the inspiration for this movie. William Butler was just sitting there one day high off his fucking ass and he's like, hey, dude, pull my finger. A talking gingerbread man that murders people! Hollywood, I'm on my fucking way. For some reason, Amos thinks that this is a joke. Like they didn't all just see him talk and then swanton bomb into who the fuck knows where.
Are you telling me that that thing is a cookie you were baking? That's crazy. Crazy.
That reaction is almost as bad as Logic's acting in the Homicide video. Bro, you kidding me? That's crazy. Am I the only one who did? This is crazy.
Okay, when this shit first happened, I was a little spooked for like a second. But it's a gag.
I thought it was gonna be an easy gag. Well, it ain't no easy gag. It got teeth. Gary cuts off the mom's. I'm gonna keep calling the cookie Gary, by the way. I will not call him Millard. That's his name in the movie. I refuse to do so. Gary cuts off the mom's finger in what I think is a Pillsbury Doughboy callback. You know how with the Pillsbury Doughboy they poke his tummy and he giggles? I think that's what she wanted to do here. I think that's a joke.
Ever try a lady finger?
Bazinga!
I'm not sure if the cookie's face was supposed to emulate Gary Busey or just look terrifying. Either way, spot on.
I wish he'd put that gun away.
But we might need it.
I know.
But this might come in handy. It should help protect us. I don't know about you, but I feel immensely safe.
If you could just, after Dad and Jeremy.
I think, is that better?
Thanks. It just makes me nervous looking at those things.
Does it? Does it?
What are you doing?
Does it? Does it? Does it really?
I'm not very good at those kind of things. Reading people's emotions. Hell, why do you think I'm with Lorna? Girl's got like no emotion. She's about as cold as a Mud Creek catfish.
I definitely know what that is. I know I'm making fun of this movie, but this flirting scene is better than some of the empty beaker chemistry I see in much higher budget movies. It's time for the big shot to be shot down. Or dead. He's gonna die. Gary hijacks his car. Somehow uses a roller to reach the pedals and guns it.
Hold on.
I can't believe I've been on top of so many saddles in my life, only to be taken out by horsepower. They find Julia ice cold in the freezer after she was concussed by a pan. She's got some fake whipped cream knockers too, because Gary still has a sense of humor.
Daddy. Oh, no, Daddy. No. Daddy. You can't go, Daddy.
Daddy, please, no. Daddy, please. Daddy, please. These two start kissing while Banana Split over here is fucking dying of hypothermia.
How about a facial?
I am Miss Pretty Face of Waco. I was Miss Pretty Face of Waco. Now I'm nothing but a freak.
Lorna, don't look that bad.
Well, that's easy for you to say. You're ugly.
Told you it'd come in handy. This girl finally dies. But she doesn't get a dad joke. And honestly, I'm disappointed. Did you guys think throwing that one extra dad joke in there would make it too cheesy? Because if so, I'd like to remind you that this movie is about a killer gingerbread man. Throw in all the fucking dad jokes you can make. Here's a few I can think of right off the top of my head. It seems like you guys can't get her to shut up. Let me take a stab at it. That was the only way she'd be sharp-minded. I'm a talking pastry that can throw kitchen knives at an above-average precision. Sarah's not scared anymore, so she starts calling Gary out. And Amos apparently can't shoot for shit. Sarah finds her mom's finger, and this is probably the best acting in the whole movie, because she actually seems like she's in distress above every other scene.
Where is she?
They find her mom in the oven with some poo-poo stains on her face, but it's a bait. Gary locks Sarah in the oven somehow and knocks out Amos with a mallet. So yeah, now she's gonna die. You look like a melted Chewbacca. Whoa! Are you telling me that this partially blind man was James Bond the whole time? Lying down, he hip fires 2 straight shots to shoot the lock off while he was coming to. Sarah escapes the oven and runs to her new love, Amos. And it now looks like this is the end. Gary's got the gun, but these two have a brick!
Brick?
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Rick, you gotta get out of here.
Don't worry. I can handle this. Now it's time to meet your maker. Prepare to face the butcher baker. For tonight, your ass is toast.
But Gary still has a gun. Are you really gonna tell me that the best shot here is this alcoholic fossil? Here comes Creamy Titties to save the day! And after Gary's hit with a pan, the brick pins him down. So now would be a good time to throw him into the oven and turn it in. What are you doing, Brick? Brick! What the fuck, Brick?
Got milk?
And then he says, got milk? I'm sorry, I just don't think that'll resonate with our audience. Gary wants a raise.
Save room for dessert, cause I'm coming back for you.
And then we actually give him milk. Listen, I get there's gags and stuff, but is he marketable in any kind of way? Does he have a catchphrase?
Someone tell the Cookie Monster he's out of a job.
Oh my god! The mom is still dying, by the way. She's bleeding out, and they took the time to bring Brick some 2%. Since Brick decided to ingest evil, he becomes it, and Gary now lives through Brick. So he takes the opportunity to lick Sarah a little bit. Totally worth it.
Now it's time to do like my mama always taught me.
Not today, cookie eggs.
Who you calling Cookie Head? Amos finally hits his shots, but they mean jack shit, so they just throw him into the oven to die. Not even giving Brick a chance to extract the demon or some shit. So I guess it looks like he was brick and mortared. The movie ends on a cliffhanger because these movies make money. Case in point, this movie was followed up by Gingerdead Man 2, Passion of the Crust, which is probably the last movie that I thought Gingerdead Man would parody. And then we got Gingerdead Man 3, Saturday Night Cleaver. And no, Gary Busey did not participate in any of the sequels, which kind of makes this one special. This movie knows exactly what it is. It's just a fun thing to laugh at. There's mistakes throughout, no shit. There's no such thing as a second take. Nothing really makes sense. It's great. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It is the easiest way to support me. Subscribe because I have more content coming your way. Shout out to my patrons for supporting the boy, and shout out to Rugiz Waifu for retweeting my last video tweet. And guys, before you click out, I actually have something important to tell you. If you've been watching YouTube videos all day, I'm probably not the first one to tell you. But Mr. Beast, the myth, the man, the legend, if you don't know who he is, this must be your first YouTube video. Hi, how are you? But if you do know who he is, he recently surpassed 20 million subscribers and he's about to hit 25. And Mr. Beast is all about doing extravagant shit, so he sought out the help of every fucking YouTuber on this platform to do something special. And that is to raise 20 million trees by 2020, or at the very least fund it. Mr. Beast teamed up with the Arbor Day Foundation and convinced them that for every $1 that is donated to teamtrees.org, they will put up 1 tree. So that's 1 tree for every $1. So obviously, if we want to plant 20 million trees, we need $20 million. This is one of the coolest fucking things I've ever seen YouTubers gather together to do. I'm ecstatic to be one of the creators on board. I encourage you guys to go to teamtrees.org and donate, but if you can't, support the posts and videos that you see that are Team Trees related so we can hit our goal. And obviously, I'm not gonna tell you guys to donate and not donate myself. Me and Gary will be donating $500 to teamtrees.org so we can raise 500 fucking trees. I'm gonna skip the YouTuber recommendation portion of the outro because the outros are already super long. So as always, I am Mista-GG and I am out. Now, The Gingerdead Man is a 2015 film that It is a 2005 film. I don't know why I said 2015. Why I thought this would be able to be representative of any of our advances in the film industry in the past decade is beyond me.
Calm down, Sarah. Just a delivery person.
I'm from Amazon. Honestly, the premise of this movie is kind of shot from the beginning because I don't know who would be afraid of a gingerbread murder, I guess. So it's kind of stupid to begin with, but we are in next level.